So we're committing to buying a truck today. I finished off a long truck route last night, I think? Um, from I think Flagstaff to God knows where, somewhere in New Mexico. It was a very, very long trip. As you can see, I've already started outfitting a Volvo 8x4 mid-lift, which means that the middle axle lifts there, this one. So I've already started configuring it, but I just thought I'd catch it on stream because I do want to kind of show it off. So apparently the Allison is not quite as good in heavy cargo, which is the task that we're trying to go after right now. So maneuverability is what it is. I don't really care. This truck's primarily going to be used. I'm still keeping the other truck. I have $500,000. I don't need the money. Kind of customized the paint job a little bit. It's less pink, a little bit more red now. Like I really like it. It's just not as poppy as I remember it being. I remember I committed to this truck being that way back in the day when we were first doing this. This one's gonna have all the bells and whistles of radiant lights and horns and stuff instead of having the overtop thing here. Because this is gonna be a heavy haul truck after all, so it's not really imperative that it has all the I don't really think it's that imperative that we have the little top thing to deal with aerodynamics. It just doesn't seem like it really matters to me. We could have this though. Doesn't really matter if we have that, to be honest. Selective catalytic reduction exhaust. Or we could have the two smokestacks coming out the top. Not really sure which I'd prefer. I do like the selective catalytic reduction exhaust. Just by virtue of having it, I guess. This is going to be a $250,000 truck by the time I'm done with it. Oh yeah. Flare lights, look, I'm going all out. I finally unlocked that top tier engine I'd waited so long for. I went for Seagull Chrome here. I could go for Progress Chrome, but dynamic wide. But dynamic, I don't have the chrome yet. And I do like... I think I've traditionally just gone with Seagull. I think my other one has Progress though. We are doing the heavy duty tires on this. Of course, we're doing the wide tires as well, just like the other truck. Duke chrome lug nuts. I don't know if I care so much. I mean, the thing is, the hub's going to be covered once I do a hub cover. We're going to do Volvo hub covers. Just because I can. And yes, you can actually put the wrong company's hub covers if you so desire. It is a thing. What? I can't put Dynamics Heavy Duties on this? Oh. In that case, I might as well put Roadmasters, since I have Roadmasters on everything else. Just my front two will be different then. Go with the long mud flaps here. Both sides. I should bother putting a headache rack on this thing. Not a huge fan of the Weird how you can't see the headache rack out the back. Oh, that's a glitch or what, but... Well, it's a $1 option. I don't mind it. That's a pretty stout truck for heavy haul. So we're going with the 600 horsepower Volvo D16 engine on this one. It's a $50,000 option. Bringing my total price to $212,026. I was wondering if I... Just wondering if I'd choose a different truck to start. They don't have a long wheelbase one, do they? Like if I customize it based off of this one, short 6x4, 8x4 mid lift, 200 gallon. Wonder if the price changes. I really do want the 4500 RDS, but as you can see on the top right there, it's not going to be nearly as good at at the heavy haul capability that I'd so desire right now. This vehicle. Go ahead and change this again. I do want to change this. I want to make it more red. It went quite all the way red last time. Super roars on the outside with the big roars on the inside. At the cabin light chrome bar. This truck will almost always be escorted, so it doesn't really matter as much to have the light bar on top. Indicators. I think that's about covers the outside customizations here. And this is just a bunch of those rotator knobs. Yeah, it really doesn't show the headache rack from here. This is really interesting. Well, it's the exact same price, $212,000, $212,156. So no matter how you configure it, it comes out to the exact same price, no matter which truck you base it off of. In the end, though, I think we're going to go ahead and confirm this. I think that's everything we needed to cover. It's a short lift, mid lift 8x4 200-gallon tanks. The Eaton Ultrashift FO22 E318B VXPR 18-speed transmission with retarder, and that's going to give me the maximum heavy cargo capability. Maneuverability is not going to be great, but I'm going to be able to smack up terrain like you wouldn't believe. Let's confirm this and spend a lot of that hard-earned cash. We're going to go ahead and purchase this. Take it for a rip. This is going to go ahead and sit in my Reno garage. There we go. enjoy the purchase of my new truck. That is a sweet looking ride. Now I have to like learn how to use the mid-lift axle and everything. I already know the hotkey for my double radiant lights on top is O, but everything else, it's a much longer truck than I'm used to as well, so. A photo shoot here. Alright, ready to fire it up for the first time. A 600 horsepower, 0 miles on the odometer there, brand new truck. Never been shifted into gear. Let's go ahead and take it through the lot here for a second. I'm gonna go ahead and shift it into forward. Parking brake's not on. Well, this thing is sweet. So much power immediately. Already in 12th gear. Oh, turning is a pain. Oh yeah, scrubbing those Seagull wide tires there. Alright, I don't know if Las Vegas has heavy haul capabilities or heavy haul terminals, but you know what? I'm not worried about it. Right now, all I want is to hit the road with our first heavy haul. This is a sick ride. That is one massive, massive. Okay, so you do see the headache rack in reality. Although that wasn't shown earlier. Hit the parking brake. Open the map up here and see who's got contracts for heavy haul. I think you can only do that in the freight market. So there is one in Prim for heavy construction or a large reservoir tank. They're both going to Eli and V. I do just want to see who's got what and where. So there's the heavy construction in Prim. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just go. Here's my 600 horsepower heavy haul capability here. We're gonna go set that one, and we're gonna go heavy hauling with the new truck. Take it down the highway, give it some, put some kilometers on it. So Prim really isn't that far, to be honest. Seems like they've reset a lot of the roads here in Las Vegas, because I've clearly driven through all of this before. And, yeah. It took me 48 minutes to travel 40 miles to Prim, picking up at Walberts or whatever that is. Ooh, the turning radius of this puppy leaves a lot to be desired, but you know what? I'm not worried about it. He's got power for days. Just chopping gears here, skipping them. I'm gonna get a speeding ticket. Cruise control. I always like the Volvos because I know how the center display works. And these puppies. I really wanted to buy a Mac Anthem, not gonna lie, but the problem with the Mac Anthem was they did not have it in the 8x4 or 8x6 configuration that I wanted. So we're just here. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to look up. I wanted to look up how one does the lift axle. U lift drop axle. U is the key I'm looking for. Also, Volvos come by default with the differential lock too. That's a very big a thing. Yeah, the beacons is O. I knew that. Air horns N. The radiant's going. My lift axle lifting up there. Oh my god, it actually continues to spin like with real physics. I drop it. I did not adjust my mirrors before getting on the highway. Oh my god, this thing's got guts. 7 miles in, we're already doing 60 miles an hour down the road. Down the range. No braking, boys. It's a video game. Oh yeah, I can hammer this thing up too. Very, very high. What's up, Mr. Bolter? I just bought a new $212,000 truck, and we're flying down the highway with it. Literally 24 miles on the odometer right now. Little fresh off the showroom floor. Or a lot, I guess, because I custom ordered it. Flying 65 miles an hour up the interstate here. Out of Las Vegas towards Prim, Nevada. 70 miles an hour in a freaking tractor. Got the triple rear axles, wide tires, heavy duty fronts, headache rack, dual chrome exhaust, horns up top, radiant lights. Whoops. Went a little off-roading off on the shoulder there. You ain't kidding. I love this shit. More of a Rainbow Six Siege player these days, but I always like to go back to my roots of where I started streaming once in a while, which was 18 Wheels of Steel pedal to the metal. Why don't I drive in real life? That's a good question, actually. I just never really felt the need to get my AZ or DZ license, so I never really got into it. Plus the whole thing of having to like configure loads, or either that or just all the regulations around stops and inspections and all that stuff. I did not adjust my mirror. I am like right up against the steering wheel, and anybody who knows me knows that is not how I drive. What isn't regulated these days? That's... You got me on that one. That's oh, you ain't kidding. Even in my industry, in construction management, man, there's so much regulation now, it just takes the fun right out of it. Construction industry isn't I got little legs, buddy. I run a 30, I run a 34 long inseam. Alright, adjust my seat. Back me the fuck up. That's probably good. Need to bring myself probably a little better. One thing I hate about the GM trucks is your steering wheel is like this. I don't know if you guys have ever been in them, but you're off to like one side. Your steering wheel is not in the middle, which they fixed in, I think, with the 2018 Colorados and with the 2020 Sierras. Puck, yeah, I played Saturday night over in Chesswood just with my cousin and their buddies. That's where I've played a lot recently, but yeah, how about you, man? You getting any stick time recently? Tilt my wheel. A little too much tilt. Good. It's just kind of pick up shinny, but semi-organized. My uncle organizes the teams and whatnot, so. That's probably more like my real life position there. Left one, let's go. All left. Oh my god, this is way out of line. Where's the invite? Yeah, you want to come out, man. Actually, we're having trouble getting enough people to hop on the ice. You just gotta send me your email. Get my uncle to put you on the list, I guess. We don't really play like that hard. I don't know. Don't really know how you like to play, but not really. Sec, let me just finish adjusting these. Oh, I like it. There we go. I'm not going to adjust the lights. That'll happen later. Yeah. And some of the guys are like X double A. Different leagues and shinnies. Yeah, every place does have a different flow. I did a little bit of pickup here in Richmond Hill, just like walk in, pay your whatever it was, $2 or $4. I think it was like $4. The 3. I don't know, something around there. It was cheap. So I hopped in and just didn't like the flow of it. There, those guys who were just trying too hard, and other guys who just couldn't skate, basically. You know what I'm saying? Just didn't feel right. Yeah, maybe it's just me. Yeah, that's fair. If you want to shoot me your email on DM. Tell my cousin or tell my uncle. Where are you in? Yeah, we play at Chesswood over in Downsview, though. I know if you travel that far, but I know guys we play with come out from St. Catharines, so everyone's got a different distance that they can travel to. All right, this is the first heavy haul with this truck. Jesus. This thing's skipping gears with a heavy haul behind it. What the hell? This truck's a monster. Like I'm hauling off in 4th gear right now with, I don't know how heavy this thing is, 121,000 pounds on the back. This thing is an absolute monster. It's 600 something horsepower. 2,050 foot-pounds of torque. Oh, really? You went to York U? Or you, I don't know, go to York U? Fair enough, man. What's your favorite pad there? Personally, I like Rink 4 a lot. I don't know why, it just has that old school feel to it. The ice is absolute horse crap, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta get, oh shit! Get carried away talking there. Thanks there, truck dude. Ooh, I'm gonna take out that sign. Hey, Luan. This thing is absolutely long. Ice sports team? Oh, okay. All 2,050 foot-pounds of torque egging away in 7th gear here. Pulling this absolute monster load up the hill. Pad 1 at Ice Storms. Ice Sports. Oh. Isn't Ice Sports Canland though? Yeah, there's no way anybody's passing me while I'm hauling this load down the highway. Belleville Bulls, OHL team. That's fair. I grew up recreational skating at Ed Sackfield Arena in Richmond Hill, which is a international ice figure skating rink, I believe. And it was yeah, I'm playing on PC a lot. Yeah, Canland. I actually I want to say I haven't played in Canland in probably about 13 years. Trestwood, I think, is Birmingham Sports Properties. It does change the game. It is that, and also last Saturday, because we didn't have enough guys show up, we had we played 4-on-4, so that was insane. Like playing 4-on-4 with my cousins. My cousins just skate circles around me, bro. I am not amazing at playing hockey. I love playing it. Don't get me wrong, but oh my god. Oh, there's people that we play with that are in their 60s. 4-on-4, no subs, water on the fly. Yep, pretty much. And I was on the team that didn't have any subs either. I'm riding the state trooper's ass here. Yeah, man, my legs were, at the end of the night, I walked into the door of the dressing room because my legs were just straight jello. It was something else. Yeah, my dad plays with us, and my dad's 61 this year. He'll be 61 in next week, so he's in his 60s. My uncle plays with us. He's 65 this year. My uncle's the one who organizes it. He plays goal. The other goalie who plays with us is 66 this year, or 62. I can't remember. There's a couple different guys. Yeah, a majority of us now are in our late 20s, early 30s. Oh, hell yeah, man. It's always a good time. It's always a good time. We always have a hell of a time playing along. Can't believe I'm doing 40 miles an hour on the interstate right now. 16th gear. What are we doing for fuel economy? I'm getting 6 miles to the gallon, baby. 6 mpg. Hauling 121,000 pounds. Don't at me. Holy. This truck is a beast. Film crew. I'm always scared to pass these the attenuators here because I always think I'm gonna clip one with the load. And I have before at like a full 60k an hour clip the attenuator, and it just in this game they don't crunch, they just hard stop you. So it's just like it's jarring just visually as you're staring at this. It is actually extremely jarring when that happens. So I always tuck into the next lane a little bit more than I should. Yeah, I love the heavy cargo pack. It's something else, man. When you get to pull this much weight going down the road. Kind of reminds me when I'm in my company, work Colorado, and we're pulling 5,500 pound Wacker-Neuson G50 generators around the job site because I'm the only one with a drawbar. There wasn't much planning around that in our equipment department to have me as the only truck on site with a 5-ton pintle hitch in a 2021 Chevy Colorado. At least the truck has a Super Duty tow package though, so it can actually handle it. There is a little bit of brake fade, not gonna lie. As you tow like a third generator in a day, the brake fade gets to be a bit much. Speaking of things that are a good time. Oh my god, this is heavy. That was a lot tighter than it should have been. I mean, my Warzone, I don't know if my Warzone's updated, to be honest with you, dude. I'd have to check. I'd definitely be down to play sometime. So I know my schedule doesn't really line up with the league schedule that you guys have. So that's why I never really bothered joining the league. Warzone's a lot more enjoyable than all the other battle royales that I've ever played. Just lately I've been stepping away from the FPS scene. I haven't even been streaming Siege very much, which is basically my primary game these days. I'm playing a lot more StarCraft 2 and stuff. But yeah, I'd be down to run some with you guys if you guys will have me. Oh dear lord. There might be some oncoming vehicles coming shortly. This cop is just flying. I'm doing 44 and he's pulling away from me. He's got places to be, man. Worlds to discover. And if I do rear end him, that is not good because I think I failed the mission. Oh, we're down to 5.1 miles to the gallon. I think my other truck, pretty much, man. I love the Jersey thing, to to be honest with you. So I don't know when I'd ever actually wear it. That's it, cop. Push that guy over. Because I need the space. We'll twist you in the call. Lots changed? That's good. Maybe I'll have to check back in. I mean, I'm still in the Discord, I'm pretty sure. I just haven't really been active, to be honest with you. I haven't really been active even in my own Discord. Oh, I definitely can't afford $500 a game, dude. That I definitely cannot afford. I've always really wanted to get one of the jerseys. Oh, that's the pot. Oh, okay, maybe so. I have a real shit poker face, though. I played poker once for money, and that was... I pretty much came in last place. So, I'm more of a blackjack guy myself. Might be going to Vegas in a couple weeks. I'm still trying to... work the details out on that. My cousins are organizing that. Not the same cousins I play hockey with. The cousins on the other side of the family are organizing that. I'm just gonna pay my way, and they're gonna set up everything else for me. You never been to Vegas? I've never been to Vegas either. I've been to Macau. The only problem was, I got on my dad's side we got 4. So there's 7 of us cousins, including me and my 2 sisters. On my mom's side of the family, there is 3, 2, that's 5, 7, 10, 5, 7. Wait, where was I? Oh, I've been to Macau, is what I was saying. So I've been to Macau, but I was 20 at the time, and in order to get into the casinos, you need to be 21 in Macau. So I was not allowed past the front. Like, I got into the lobby of the Lisboa, but I didn't actually get to go into the gaming floor of Lisboa. It is a different place over there, man. I can't wait to go to Las Vegas and see how it is like over here. Macau is just southwest of Hong Kong. It's the gambling capital of the world. It's Macau if you're Googling it. It's the former Spanish archipelago. Oh man, I can't pronounce that right now. Archipelago. Why can't I pronounce that today? It's basically what to the Spanish what Hong Kong is to China, to England or to UK. Sorry, not the Spanish, the Portuguese. Oh man, if you ever go there, you gotta have the Portuguese tarts. It's like an egg tart, but way better. It's like egg tart, but it's made with like custard in the middle instead, and it's like creme brulee on top. It's not creme brulee, it's custard, but it's like an egg tart, but like with creme brulee in the middle. It's you can get them here, to be fair. Like you can waltz into like a TNT and buy it, but it's just not the same as having it over there, where they're freshly made out of like an actual Portuguese bakery. Yeah, they mostly speak Mandarin over there now. Hong Kong is still predominantly Cantonese. There in Macau, they speak a mixture of Portuguese and Cantonese, I think. I can't remember though exactly. It's been 8 or 9 years. I went in the winter of 2013. in my second senior year of high school. Yeah, we went to Hong Kong for a week, and then we went around China for what was it? We went for like 22 days. It was quite a trip. I think we went around China for about a week as well, and then we spent the last few days in Hong Kong with a day in Macau. Like the Victoria Peak and everything. Yeah, for sure, man. It's a hell of a flight though. It's a 16-hour flight each way. And I came back to the ice storm of 2014. I was on AC016 from HKG to YYZ. And I believe we were the last plane to land because they parked us right off the runway in at Pearson, and we sat on the taxiway for 3.5 hours. I shouldn't say 3.5, 3 hours before they got us an open gate. And then we got to the gate, and then it took us half an hour to deboard the plane, and I beelined it to the washroom, man. Oh shit. I fucked that up really hard. The language barriers are only downside. You've been all over the world. Most places are English or no English. That is 100% correct. Like I've been to, where have I been? I've been to like Montreal and Quebec City. So they know English. Obviously it's Canada. There are people there who don't know English very well. One of the guys I play with, actually, Sam the Killers. What's his thing here? I know him by Scarlord in thing. Quebec does not like us. They do not. So what can happen? I don't know how often you've been to Quebec, but what can happen, and it's happened to me, is they'll try to charge you more because you speak English to them. But buddy, the numbers are the same in English and French, so suck it. I mean, like, we all learn basic French in, elementary school. You got stuck in Syracuse and Buffalo before Snowbelt, then after all the delays. Yeah, I've never been snowed in. I mean, I have an F-150 with Michelin Latitude Excise 2s for the winter. So I've never gotten stuck in the snow. The end of the month again. Oh, you're going to Quebec at the end of the month? Nice. As always, the asshole there, straight up there, not afraid to let you know. Oh yeah, I've had some people cursing at me in French on the Montreal Metro, and I just look at them like, English? Question? Like, I literally like, English? And then they literally just walk away because they know they're gonna get nowhere. It's actually pretty. It's funny when you look back at it after, but in the moment it's pretty creepy, to be honest. It's like, what the hell did they actually say to me? And you're not gonna like whip out your phone and start recording the conversation you're having, so you kind of have to try and remember it, and then like, because you know there's a whole bunch of curse words they're sending at you, you're not gonna start like asking your friends what they said. Your friends are gonna be like, what did you do? Overall, like, compared to Toronto, Montreal's a city. Like, it's a real city. Not to say Toronto isn't. There are cities I've been to that are not real cities, that call themselves cities. And, yeah. And I'm not talking about the Dirty Schwa, by the way. That Dirty Schwa is more of a city than some of these cities I've seen. One city that was literally like, I think there was a half dozen traffic lights in the entire city. I was like, what the fuck is this? It's like my town has more stop signs than you guys. Not that my town's a town anymore. We've been a city for the last few years now. With 4.3 miles to the gallon. Okay, so we're getting about the same MPG as my old truck did, but this thing hauls ass a lot better. It's maintaining this speed in 15th gear, so we're moving. We're doing well here. I thought about just re-engineering my old truck after 16,000 miles, but right now it's just parked in my Reno thing. VL. Alright, yes. No worries, man. Enjoy your nights and work safe. Take care, man. I'll see you if I'm still on later. I plan on being on for about another hour right now. Yeah, we'll see. A few text messages I should probably read real quick once we're done the next 85 miles of this journey. I must say though, this truck is a lot louder than my old one. I have a feeling that's because of the dual exhaust on this one. This is a lot tighter than I thought. Jesus. The thing with driving a truck like this is you gotta really rely on your mirrors. Because you really can't tell where everything is behind you without them. 70 miles an hour, yeah, right. Ain't happening in this puppy. I got really close to the wall there. I was probably only a foot or two away from it. Coolant temperature is 75 Fahrenheit. I got 165 gallons of fuel left. I burned 36 gallons so far now, 164, 1,200 miles to empty. 200 gallon fuel tanks. Hell yeah. One. Ooh, that's loud. The air horns. The ridiculous air horn setup that I bought with this truck. Just had to try it out here in the middle of the desert. I'm getting really close to the lower end sets of wires with this load. I mean, I'm sure they tested the clearance ahead of time. I can't remember if I started streaming on Pedal to the Metal or if it was... It might have been, actually, it might have been, what's the one where you drive to Australia? Outback? Can't remember now. Came out around 2007, 2008 time frame, I think is when I bought it. Or Pedal to the Metal was the first one that I got addicted to in terms of truck sims. To this day, still a great game. Probably doesn't play as well as it used to compared to the graphics in this one and the physics simulations and whatnot. I should actually oh dear Lord. This is going to be a tight turn. Did want to check something though. My third wheel down. It is not. Maybe that's why I was having such... poor weight performance. .41 gallons of fuel, 1,170 kilometers to miles to empty. Hell of a ride. Oh boy. Few kilometers of switchback zigzag downhill. Oh, I got really close to that rock. Easy there, guys. Easy. Isn't it bad that I can't actually see anything in my left mirror, but my right mirror actually like shows stuff? Like look at the mirror on the left compared to the video mirror on the left. It just doesn't match. It's just really, really bizarre to me. I'll just stop traffic in the other direction while I make it down this god dang hill. Come on. We're in Eli. Arriving at our destination. Once I park this, I gotta take a piss. I thought there's a police cruiser with the lights on behind them and they don't pull over. Because in real life, you would have to. Oh boy. This is the longest parking spot I've ever seen. Even the tractor parking thing is lengthened for me. What the heck? Alright, come on. What in the hell? That is insanity. This thing. Let's just say it's an oversized load would be a little bit of an understatement. Jeez. 323 miles, 44 gallons of fuel. Not great. But hey, I got there. High value cargo distance, long distance efficiency, the base reward of $16,000. Anything we could take from Eli? Oh Jesus. Man, I could take one of these like really light loads like that and just fly with it at like 90 kilometers and 90 miles an hour. Just hope I don't get pulled over. Like even the backhoe at 16,500 pounds. Could we take... I think we actually need to take this and go for a lift up the middle axle here. Actually, I could just rest it in here. Like where I actually dropped the thing off. Apparently. That is fundamentally hilarious, because I didn't even realize. I'll probably turn the beacons off too to be less annoying to the neighbors. Rest stop 4 hours and 21 minutes. I'm not gonna worry about that. It was Reno to Farmington was the load that I did before I bought this truck. Last load I did with the old truck. It's now effectively parked. Eli to Eli, I could make $1,000 just by bringing a pressure tank across town. What? That's a heavy haul job? 52,000 pounds. 58,520. Hey Mika. That's hardly a heavy haul for this truck. And our 2,050 foot-pounds of torque. This truck is severely overkill for 58,000 pounds, but you know what? Still gonna send it. Way exceeding the yard speed of, I think, just typical yard speed is 5 miles an hour. I don't think I can drive alongside that trailer. This is a pretty big shop, to be honest. Somehow I don't think that's particularly safe, but what could I say about it? gonna lift that axle real quick just so I can get a little bit better turning maneuverability. Yeah, this truck is way overkill for this. Like, way overkill. My truck is almost as big as the trailer. Yeah, 58,000 pounds is nothing for this truck. Oh, that's pushing hard. Yeah, you got to lift the axle. Oh yeah, that's much better without the lift axle. Oh, it instantly makes the turning radius better when I press the lift axle up. Oh shit. Oh, Jesus. Penny's watching. Please don't. Penny is a Facebook friend of mine, and she's an actual truck driver. So she's probably laughing her ass off at how badly I'm parking this thing right now. Hey, Kristen. How's me online best friend these days? Oop, Jesus. Oh, jeez. That was way too much effort. Way too much effort. This truck is not meant for that kind of work. Not meant for it. Just not worth it. Oh. That was brutal. How you doing, Christian? Kristen. I'm having trouble pronouncing things tonight. Go to Arizona. Where in Arizona? Thinking Phoenix? I remember your name, Kristen. Stop. Not that bad. No, the problem. I was trying to pronounce arpellago earlier, and it just couldn't do it. We can go to Tucson. We could go to Tucson, actually. Yeah, I mean, we'll pass through Phoenix, but we won't be in Phoenix, if that makes sense. Plus, it's a $56,000 job, so I feel like that's good enough. What? Oh, there we go. My trailer is over there somewhere. Trying to get rid of a cough? I am too. That and my nose is a little stuffed up still. I went straight from being sick straight into hay fever, which is kind of strange because usually I'm usually not bad when it comes to seasonal allergies. Just FYI, we're driving this massive puppy, $212,000 for this thing. Center lift axle, dual chrome exhaust, headache rack, horns on top, dual flashing beacon things, whole 9 yards. Basically, every option I could buy at the same time. Tinted mud flaps, super wide wheels, yada yada yada. But yeah, hopefully you get rid of that cough. The pharmacist actually recommended I stop using Benylin, which is my go-to cough syrup, I guess. And now he's having me. He recommended I switch to a different product called Robitussin, which I've seen on the like advertisements before, and I never really bought it because Benolin's always worked for me. But apparently Benylin uses methanol or a form of alcohol as a preservative, which alcohol actually dries you out. So I was just downing water like nobody's business, and then oop, hey there, buddy. I was just downing water like nobody's business. And he's like, yeah, if you take this one, it won't dry you out as bad. So I went from drinking like 6 cups of water in an hour to drinking like 2 and being just as hydrated. So that's something to consider. Seizure Dad is your doctor? That's not a lie. So wait, he's your actual doctor? Or... That's neat. I didn't realize he was an actual doctor. But yeah, just something to look out for. I never realized, I never realized that there's alcohol in certain drugs that just cause problems. He's from Florida. Oh yeah, that's a little far. RNs can write scripts in the States. Because in Canada, I don't think they can. Oh my god. This thing's going so fast, it's like floating. But he can. Interesting. That's neat. I am far and away exceeding the speed limit right now. Or not really exceeding the speed limit, but I am going very fast for a truck of this size. $80 miles an hour. You have an SD? What's an SD? Hell yeah. This is how you improve your fuel economy, guys. You pulse up, and then you, oh, Seizure Dead. Good, that's, I don't know why that went right over my head. Hell yeah, it's fast as fuck, boy. In 18th gear. KY. I'd rather call you KF for Kung Fu. Do you guys have oh Jesus. Yeah, I'm lifting that lift axle. It's just driving me nuts with this much weight. Oh yeah, so even though you lift the lift axle, it'll actually continue spinning, just like a real lift axle will. Because it's, it actually still has momentum. think I passed this truck. That's why I stayed. Yeah, that's fair. Whoa! Hey, buddy. What are you slowing down for? Yeah. I haven't really been around much in any community, to be honest. I mean, I get home late. Yeah, I haven't crashed this truck yet. Actually, oh, I have 1% damage. When did that happen? But anyways, I haven't crashed this truck yet. But the other one has a 4% damage on it. My old truck. That truck's been abused. It's been like flipped, rolled, crashed into a pole a few times. The bad that when I think KY, I think of jelly. Just saying, don't Google that, kids. There are some awful clips that could have that we could have out of this stream, I guess. But here we are. Oh boy. Also, did I mention I'm carrying ethane? And I'm like horribly exceeding the speeds that a truck this size should go. Like, this is a dangerous cargo, which is why I'm getting paid $69 a kilometer, or sorry, $69 a mile for this. Oh man, the terrible, terrible jokes that are coming out of this tonight. Luckily, we only got another 20 minutes of stream, so we're gonna finish this load, and that's probably gonna have to be it for tonight. At least we got in our 3 loads for the new truck. And yeah. Oh geez. I barely made that turn. Yeah, actually I don't even know how much longer I got on this load. But it needs to be delivered before I think, because there's only 33 hours remaining on it. That's 33 hours of in-game time, I believe. Yeah, it's 33 hours of in-game time. I do work tomorrow, so I get up at somewhere between 5 and 6 a.m. for work, local time. It's currently 9:43 p.m. here right now. I think it's just before 7 where you are. So yeah, I have to be at work in approximately 9 hours. Not that there's much exciting things going on for me tomorrow, but I do have a pair of coordinators I need to be training to take over my job when I inevitably either quit or my company fires me, so we'll see how long that takes. But right now, they need to be brought up to speed because I am absolutely crushed at work. I need some time off, and my boss has already promised it to me, so anywho. Yeah, I'll be going to, I don't know if I told you yet, Kristen. I think I might have mentioned it in passing, but I do plan on being in Vegas in June. So I'll be a few hours away. Division 2 is good. I got to World Tier 5. Actually, you play Division 2, don't you? You should hop on with me and Bubsy sometime. Bubsy dragged me from World Tier 2 to World Tier 4 to World Tier 5 before we called it a night. Like, in one, what was that, 5-hour stream? 4-hour stream? Oh dear lord. We did like all the same missions twice. Yeah, that's fair. If you want to, like, no pressure. I'd love to play again. Oh Jesus. Alright, I'm just gonna pass this dump truck because he's slow AF, and yeah. And I'm going uphill in an oncoming lane with a tanker of ethane behind me. That is SMRT smart. Your level and your character are definitely still there if you have, because you have it through Uplay, right? So, at least I have it through Uplay. I'm pretty sure you did too. I think we bought it around the same time, because I think we did play together at one point. But yeah, my character that I was playing with you is now WT5, so anything in the lower tiers I will just absolutely run over, because my guns do 1.2 million damage now, which is kind of insane. Oh yeah, in World Tier 5, the base Blast Tusk guys, like the guys who hold axes, have like 3.5 million HP. It's pretty nutty. They hurt a lot. Last time you played was a very long time ago. Yeah. I've been trying to convince Caps to get Division 2. I'd start a new character with them, but yeah. No, you can always hop in. I mean, like, the thing with Division 2, which is so much better than Division 1, is the fact that they fixed the multiplayer. So, they'll actually drag you up, so you can actually do 1 million damage in the along with me. Whoa! I almost crashed again. Getting too distracted here, reading the chat. It's okay, we haven't caused an accident yet. Don't text and drive, yeah. Also, don't Twitch stream and drive. Apparently, is it's also a good pro tip. Just a thought. 98 kilometers to Las Vegas. Or sorry, 98 miles to Las Vegas. We are definitely not making there before 10 p.m. But that's okay. Which means the stream might be a little bit longer tonight than 10 p.m. my time. I think I said I need to pee after my last load, and I didn't end up going to go pee, which was just not a bright move on my part. Oh well. Yeah, you could. Actually, this game, when it goes on sale, is actually pretty cheap. The expansions and DLCs are pretty good. You can get them down to like $8 to $10. Well, that's $8 to $10 Canadian, so actually even cheaper in US dollars per expansion pack. So effectively, the game at its base comes with California. Was it California, Nevada, Arizona, and New Mexico? No, New Mexico is an expansion. So these three are what it comes with. And then you could buy the Utah, Wyoming, Oregon, and Washington DLCs. I use a mouse and keyboard right now because my wheel's in the basement and I just lazy to bring it up here, to be honest with you. So right now I'm just playing on mouse and keyboard, is why you see the keyboard or the wheel jittering back and forth. Not right now. Basically right now what you see is what you get, and that's all you can get right now. So right now all you can get is you can get the Colorado. I think Colorado and oh, what state is this? Help, Kristen. Um, this is Idaho, isn't it? This is Idaho. I think I got that wrong. But yeah, basically you can go that far right now on the West Coast. It's not true, because as you can tell, I've done a lot more miles today. I've done 632 miles since I started driving earlier today, in this truck. So it's not true, and the time scale is not accurate per se. But I like it because you can actually get places in a day. Otherwise, if it was true to real roads, it would be several hours to do one load. And that's just not the point of a simulation like this. If you do get it though, let me know, because we can definitely run some convoys, which is basically when you and a bunch of friends, or us and a bunch of friends, could actually run this together. It's true-ish. Like the interstates are actually here. Like there's Interstate 80 from California to it goes through Salt Lake City and keeps going. But for now, like there's a bunch of interstates that are truncated that shouldn't be and whatnot. Like you're forced off the highway here because that's the end of the road. Oh yeah, you can. I've never done it yet personally, but this is a new feature called Convoys, where you can play either in LAN or over the internet. Oop! I just backed into somebody by letting off the throttle. Yeah, it's by Steam. Yeah, it's called American Truck Simulator. If you actually go to my Steam profile, you can actually click through to it in my games library. To be honest with you, for most people, this is a really boring game, because it's literally you drive around places, make money, buy more trucks, you can hire people, and at one point you can actually it actually just becomes like you make more money just by sleeping than you do by actually driving, so that you end up being a free roamer. But they have introduced viewpoints, so you can actually there is like more to the end game than just driving loads around in circles. Yeah, I mean, it's fun. The penalties are pretty stiff in this game, but I mean, you can tell I do pretty well because I have $315,000 after already buying a brand new $212,000 truck, and I started off the day with $501,000. You can't die, but your truck can go into what's called limp mode, where it refuses to go above like 40 miles an hour, and then you have to like get it to a mechanic to fix it. But you can't, theoretically you cannot actually die in this game. Like you can't total your truck either, if that makes sense. Like that's not how this game works. Oh shit. I don't know how I'm still alive after that one. That was a little scary. How many near-miss accidents have I had just by reading the chat too many times tonight? Yeah, that was exciting. Yes, thanks, Kristen. Like, in reality, this tanker of ethane would have been a mushroom cloud long ago. Oh, thank goodness this is only a simulation, because this tonight would have ended very poorly for the people of Nevada. Ooh, they redid this exit. So, that's another thing is they actually update the maps. So as you can see, I've been through this road. They just updated parts of it. So now I don't actually have the full exploration for Las Vegas. Reduced speed zone ahead, which usually means 55, or because it's Nevada, 65. So I'm okay to put the hammer down still. I do need to hit this ramp though. Okay, because we're going towards Phoenix. Give me a second to concentrate on getting around this turn. That cop totally didn't just see me cut 2 lanes like that. It's so much easier to drive in real life than in this game. Alright, we'll follow the speed limit for a little while anyways. Shark-free aquarium. It is actually really relaxing. I mean, until you end up with a tractor trailer slamming on its brakes in front of you and you end up in the shoulder and traveling through the ditch with 55 miles an hour with a tanker of ethane. Yes, I am. I am on the Interstate 95. Kristen, we gotta be responsible here. I still have 8 hours to my destination in game time. Oh, now I'm doing 10 over the speed limit. Okay though, as Kristen says, we gotta make good time, so let's just roll with it. I hope I don't find a cop on the side of the road, because then I'll get dinged like you wouldn't believe. Although I'm losing speed because we're going uphill, like horribly bad. I've been watching too much Diesel Queen on TikTok. It needs brakes, horribly bad. She says stuff like that. I wanna go fast. Yes, the battle. Was it Talladega Nights? The Ballad of Ricky Bobby. I haven't watched that movie in, I want to say 18 years, 17 years. She is, not gonna lie, she's pretty hot. And she's also a diesel mechanic. She works on off the road trucks and agriculture equipment. She's a John Deere diesel mechanic. But yeah, she's quite the looker too. The diesel queen. Here, I'll just for you, Kristen, I will Pause the game. Go on TikTok and send you one of. Queen. Do. Here you go. I'll send it to you on TikTok. Since I know I have you on everything. An 18th gear. My old truck never did this. 18th gear going uphill, 65 miles an hour. This truck is an absolute beast. Not that my old truck was that, like, unstout. My old truck actually used to do, like 17th gear or 16th gear, 65, 70 miles an hour, depending on how much load was on it. And I mean, that thing was no slouch. That thing was 500 horsepower. This one's just 600. I think that one had 1,850 foot-pounds. This one has 2,050. So this thing is just an absolute monster machine. She is definitely hot. The hottest active TikTokers that I follow. She's up there. She's definitely probably top 3, along with Kaylin Brayton, but her account I think is now private. And Pigs No Blanket. There's another one. Does she have a boyfriend? That sucks. I'm just joking. Good for her, but she also like chews tobacco and drinks, but which isn't really my kind of lifestyle. So I mean, it's not really the end of the world. Plus, she's from a way different part of the world than I am. That's for sure. Are you kidding me right now? Okay, car beside me, get out of the way. I need to hit the inspection station. It's bigger than his head. Yeah, my arms are definitely not bigger than my head. Ooh, I'm speeding into the scale. £76,530. Yes, she is. She's originally from... Actually, don't remember where she's from, but she's now in Alaska. Now she's based in Alaska. And Kaylin Brayton is a paramedic from BC, Canada. British Columbia. From Victoria Island. Sorry, Vancouver Island. Flagstaff, Phoenix, Arizona. Oops, that's not where I wanted to left turn. I'm just going to go through this yellow. BRAATN. 1 second, I will get it for you. As I said, I think. Oh yeah, I definitely cannot share her shit anymore. See if you can see that video that I just sent you. I'm pretty sure her account's private now. Yeah, no, I didn't think so. Ugh. Your truck laws in Arizona are pretty lax. I can go 65 miles an hour. That's awesome. At least you're not the jealous girlfriend / wife type. And now I'm getting tired, like in real life, not even like in the game, which in the game I have 3 hours until I have to do a rest stop, which is actually going to quickly turn into like 2 minutes here. 93 south. Can I pass this other tractor trailer? He's only doing 45 and a 65. Much further do I have to drive? Got a long. Oh boy. I think we'll have to spend the night in Phoenix somewhere. What are you trying to conserve fuel? It's only $2.30 a liter, like $8 a gallon. And I could actually pass this guy. Nope, no I can't. There's a tractor oncoming. This is a dual lane section here coming up anyways. That's it, get out of my way. Now let's see if my truck can actually haul ass up to speed fast enough for me to pass this guy. Yeah, I'm definitely not going for fuel economy on these runs. I do not care. Alright, come on. We're gonna do a little bit of drafting here. Come on. All 600 ponies. Just pushing, pushing, pushing. 2,050 foot-pounds of wheel spinning torque. Come on. We can do it. 71. 72. $73. We're gonna hit 75 by the time we pass this guy. This is so illegal. We are flying up this hill. This is a hella grade here. We're gonna pass this, looks like a prison bus here too. Yeah, we're actually going up a pretty steep grade right now. Coming out of the Rocky Mountains, I think. Could be wrong though. Alright, let's go back to the right lane. Doing 76 in a 65 zone. '79 in a 65 zone. I think we're gonna have to slow down here. There's a guy in the left lane. 86 miles an hour in a tri-wheel in a quad axle tractor trailer. This is a 22 wheel truck right now. Well, it's not a 22 wheel actually. It had super wide, so it's actually only 8 plus 8, 16 wheels. Hey V-Dub. Highway Patrol gonna get me. Yeah, it is dark, and I am tailgating this Jeep. Looks like a Jeep Cherokee in front of me. Can you move? Oh my dear Lord. What's new, V-Dub? And no, I will not be running people off the road. This is my brand new $212,000 4-axle truck. Yeah. So one of the things I did get with this truck, along with the lighting package on top, I don't know if you can see them, I have the air horn package as well. I have 2 super roars and 2 big roars on top. And they will wake the neighbors. Ooh, roundabout. I didn't realize you guys had roundabouts. Oh yeah, this truck is the whole 9 yards, let me tell you. Once we get to this rest stop here, because I do need to. Grab fuel and also take a rest stop here. This does not have a sleeper. This is just a day cab. The intention of this truck was never to do long hauls like this. No real advantage to having a sleeper in this game, to be honest with you. But right now I need to fuel. Actually, I should fuel after I $5.06 a gallon. If only it were actually $5.06 a gallon. Oh yeah, this truck is a whole different level of insanity. It's got 600 horsepower, 126 gallons of fuel, $637. So hold on, let me just show you. So I got the dual radiant beacons on top, dual chrome exhaust, the exclusive headache rack, chrome all around, super wide tires, quadraxle tractor with the lift axle, which by the way actually does like work in this game. So like you can see now, I'll bring it back up. You see that axle lifting off the ground? Yeah, you bet. I got super wide singles. I gotta back it up because I want to do a rest stop here before we continue. I gotta back it out of the station. So then now you can see it a little bit better in the day. Probably could have backed it up a little further than that. I just wanted to get it over with. We're hauling an ethane trailer right now. This truck is set up for super heavy hauls. So 181,000 pound loads and stuff like that. Fridge shaker. That's a good one. But yeah, this one's got all the bells and whistles. So if you look at the interior, I got the exclusive Volvo wheel. I got the little hanger thing, headache rack, all the nicest mirrors, hood mirrors, the whole 9 yards. Like every option I could have gotten, I got. Chrome wheels all around, super wide singles, heavy duty front. If you notice, it's a little bit higher off the ground than it ought to be normally. This thing is loaded deck to the nines. Got the diff lock there. You can see the light turning on and off on the dashboard. Adjustable air suspension, the whole 9 yards. I won't be streaming much longer once I'm done this load. I probably have a few more minutes. Oh, I'm just gonna climb that curb because who cares? But yeah, go shower, Kristen, and we'll see you in the next stream. Yeah, this is a hell of a Volvo. This is a 200. This is almost a $250,000 Volvo truck. So, it's a hell of a truck. 600 horsepower Volvo D16 engine, cranking out 2,050 foot-pounds of torque. Connected to a Eaton auto shift, 18-speed retarded transmission. Streaming again Monday. We'll have to play D2. For sure we'll have to play D2. You're playing next Monday. Not sure how late you can play, but Mondays I usually get home. I try to usually be home by 6 p.m. I try. Doesn't always work out. Usually I'm home by about 6:37, but then after that I'm also got to eat dinner and whatnot, so it doesn't always work out to being that I can doesn't always work out to me being able to... What is going on here? Oh, there's a traffic light. Doesn't always work out to me being able to play. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. For sure. And yeah, we'll see you next time, Kristen. Thanks for coming out. Do you have Division 2 V-Dub? That's the D2 we're talking about. Yes, good night, best friend. Oh man, if only you saw the purple shirt I was wearing earlier. Big ideas, better world. My boss just comes in and is like, not at X company I work for. That was funny. But no, it's true. You haven't played it in like a year? Me and Bubsy just got me to World Tier 5. No worries. Oh shit. That's like almost crash number 8 now. Yeah, no worries. We'll see in a bit. I'm gonna be off in a few minutes anyways. If you got any recommendations for a raid, I am all ears. But yeah, we got 3 hours and 22 minutes of in-game time to go, which translates roughly to about 15 minutes, I think, in reality time. So, be well, V-Dub, and we'll see you in the next one. I'm gonna just push this. Fuck it all, don't care about it anymore. 30-mile-an-hour ramp. Interesting. This truck's in 13th gear, pounding it up this ramp at 30 miles an hour. Hell yeah. Drop that left axle here to give us a little bit more weight spread distribution. Hopefully get us hauling down the road faster. Not actually, it actually just burns more fuel doing this. But it does help prevent wear on the highway though, so. Maximum 65. Fast as fuck. Drive hammered, get nailed. Onto the Interstate 17. You see the road sometimes mysteriously ends. You're kind of forced onto the interstate. I'm getting tired in real life, so once we drop this load off, I am off to bed myself. Brush my teeth. I am just racking kilometers. We're over 1,000 kilometers in the brand new, or sorry, 1,000 miles in the brand new truck. That's pretty nuts for one night of driving. And we're already, oh Jesus Christ. Well, we're not going up that ramp apparently. So we are gonna have to go around. That's okay though, we'll figure it out. GPS has already rerouted us via the south. Going through Phoenix. Back on the interstate to Tucson. Drake break my way up this hill. Go ahead and go across town here. Oh no, they're gonna left turn signal first. Thought I planned that so well. Only to realize I did not. Oh yeah, I'll accelerate any other truck on the road with just 25 tons behind me. Whee! 0 to 60 comes in, oh god, way too long. Get in front of this guy. Oh boy. My trailer is so long. But I'm really not going for fuel efficiency in this game with this truck. Alright, we're now leaving Phoenix, heading towards Tucson, Arizona. Phoenix Freight. Pretty sure Phoenix Freight is also, it's like Sky Harbor Airport. Hey Jay, how you doing, bud? Been a while. You settling back in at home? I'm not doing too bad. No, just the usual. Work, come home, play a few games, eat some dinner, go to bed, and do it again the next day. Living the dream of adulting, that's for sure. Did you finish your masters, or are you still working on those? Struggle getting settled? Yeah, getting settled. I mean, like, so originally when I moved back, I had 1 week between when I left and when I got home, and then had to go to work, and then my now boss emailed me and said, hey, can we start a week later instead? And I said, absolutely no problem. Applied, got an extra 2 G's of CERB. And that was history. Thesis compilation. So do you do your thesis defense online then now, or how does that work for you? I remember reading your, what was that, your first published paper where you did the reinforced or fiber reinforced soils or cementatious soil thing. That was pretty sweet. I took the wrong ramp. Oh dear Lord. Oh my God. I took the wrong ramp, guys. Yeah, I took the wrong ramp, Kristen, so I'm gonna need to give you an extra 10 minutes of stream here while I get it down. Not sure if it'll be online or in person, so I guess you'll have to fly back up if it's in person, or can you defend it in Aurelia? Yeah, I really fucked up. So now I gotta drive all the way down to Nogales. Yeah, okay. That's fair. Is there a flight from, like, say, Hamilton or something that you could take going up? And then that'll be it for you, or are you gonna go for your PhD? You're gonna go for your PhD after? I fucked up, Kristen. No, I fucked up. Yeah, I was gonna add an hour of trip time because I screwed up like that. And an extra like 70 miles to the destination. Oh boy. I do get to get some extra road exploration points though, so that works out for me sort of in the end. Against PhD, I need to make some money and do other things for it, but yeah, for sure. And I couldn't, so when I quit, I did exactly 20 years in school. 20 full years of the public education system here in Ontario, starting with junior kindergarten in 1999 to 2000, and I finished off in my 3rd year of university, where I dropped out after 20 years in the year 2020. 2019 to 2020 was my last year of school, and I intend for it to be my last year of formal schooling for a long time coming. Who knows, maybe the economy might take a tank again and I might decide to go back and finish my bachelor's, but I don't feel like that will be anytime soon. 24 years. Yeah, that's a long time considering I'm only 27 and I quit school when I was 24, so you got a couple years on me, and I completely missed that turn. Do I have my drop axles down? No, I don't. I don't know why I didn't miss that turn. But yeah, it is absolutely. Oh my lord, this is dangerous. Last year in Canada, all post-secondary. Where are you from originally again? I don't think... Have we ever had that conversation, Jay? I always thought you were like born and bred Canadian, but I guess not, eh? If you've only been in Canada for 9 years. All post-secondary. Yeah, my post-secondary career, I mean, you guys find all this on LinkedIn anyways. So I did my post-secondary at a college here in Toronto, Seneca College of Applied Arts and Technology. I did my advanced diploma in civil engineering technology. Graduated without honors, which shook my my graduating class pretty hard that I graduated without honors, considering apparently I was the guy that everybody went to for the answers. Which continues to this day, actually. Even at work, guys come to me for what should be done. And my 2 cents on whatever is going on outside. But I've been told to keep my comments to myself sometimes, so oh well. It is what it is, and you know what? At the end of the day, if that's how the boss wants to do it, that's how it is. You went to cosmetology school. Hey. Was that like a college, like community college program, or is it like a vocational school program? Not to say that it couldn't be, but I somehow doubt it's like a university level program. Oop, I am going up this other off-ramp. Interesting. Did I take the wrong way around town? Oh, totally could. You know what, I'll drop off my trailer and then come back down and find out what this... Oh, it's a Volvo dealership! Hey, yo! Could have bought this truck here. Actually, that just means I'm gonna get it serviced here. I mean, it only has 1,000 kilometers, so does it really need to be serviced? It has 1,265 miles on it, and I've done 7% damage. 3% damage to it. No damage to the cargo though, so 0% damage to the cargo, but I do have 3% damage to the 3% damage to the truck itself, 2% damage to the trailer. So you could have, so you went to vocational technical school. Oh, okay, that's fair. I am that kid who definitely should have gone to vocational studies. But I didn't because of, you know, the typical external pressures. No, the truck didn't take any damage at all, actually. All the damage is just wear and tear items. So, like, the way this game does wear and tear and, like, maintenance is through damage. Yeah. Because otherwise it would have shown me damage at the bottom right of the screen. I mean, it might have, and I might not have been noticing. I am screwing this turn up badly, aren't I? Am I about to Austin Powers myself here? I think I am about to Austin Powers myself. Oh, am I gonna clear that lamppost, you think? I can't even see it anymore. I might clear it. Oh my god, I actually cleared it. What the hell? Seriously? I cleared that? Huh. Okay, now time to... Hey, Andrew. Yeah, I'm trying not to. Oh, jeez. I mean, hard to call it a new truck already. Andrew already got 1,268 miles on this puppy. We've already done one heavy haul mission. We've done a couple of heavy cargo missions, and now right now we have a tanker full of ethane. Yeah, but I've been driving trucks since I was 16, just turning 17. So the heavy haul pack I will show you in a second once I'm done parking up this trailer here. I'm in a refinery, so if I hit anything, it's not going to be nice. This guy is standing really close to that edge as I'm driving through. I do not like that. Yeah, Andrew's on Facebook. Yeah, he's floating off the edge. Yeah, it's not bad for backing up that far. Twitch.tv/cal920c. That's not bad. I'm slightly to the right, but overall, it's not too bad, I'd say. Alright, let's drop this trailer here. Oh. Hazard class 2, an extra bonus 299 experience points, and now I'm officially level 23. So. Oh my god, I leveled up again. We can do another JIT delivery here. I'm not a huge fan of the fragile cargoes. I mean, for obvious reasons, have you guys seen me drive? So we're gonna work up the JIT delivery skill. As you can saw, I already have basically every other. I basically already have every other skill thing there. Yeah, no worries, Andrew. Stop by whenever, and maybe we'll play something together sometime, man. I know you're a gamer as well. I just wanted to go see that. I wanted to go check out that. Well, in case you guys all wanted to see the drop axle, since I have some. Whee! So the drop axle does engage on the ground, and if I speed up and I. Ow! Okay, I scratched the new truck. Alright, not new anymore. Okay, as I was demonstrating, if I speed up and I lift the drop axle will actually lift off the ground, and it will keep spinning. As long as I don't hit the brakes, because the drop axle does have brakes. Yeah, Kristen, yeah, I just scratched my brand new truck. That just happened. Oh well. So now I still only have 3% damage, it's whatever. We'll just go get that fixed right now at the Volvo dealership down the road here. I literally missed all those vehicles and trucks and everything. Oh, and it hit a lamppost. Oh. Oh, you can't be serious, right? Volvo truck dealer discovered. So you can see the other more normal trucks, I guess you might say. See what they have in stock here. Oh, it's all just the same. So this is the truck I actually customized into being the truck that I'm driving now. You can buy them in sleeper cabs, full-on sleeper cabs, like all the way up to a 780L. Mine's just a VNL 300 with like the top end engine. But yeah, you can get these things like I have the same engine, the 600 horsepower D16, the Eaton Ultra Shift FO22 E8318 VXP. I have that transmission. Mine's just painted with the Wings of Hope livery, and I got rid of the extended cab because it's not the intention of this truck to do normal dealership to normal day-to-day hauling. The intention of this truck was always to be a heavy haul rig, which hence the lift axle and the giant fuel tanks. I need to service this truck, and you can see we have 1% cabin damage, a percent of cabin chassis damage. We're gonna leave the wheels are also a little bit up. But we'll go ahead and fix everything else for $377. Actually, I can fix all of it, and it doesn't really change the price that much. I might as well do all of it. Not bad overall. There we go, and just like that, my truck is all fixed up. We're gonna go ahead and truckers do make a lot of money, especially right now. I'm operating in what's called owner-operator mode, so I don't actually have to pay myself, if that makes sense. So I take 100% of the profits of being here. So we're just gonna go ahead and park this right on back here. I am really to the right side today. I don't know what's up with that. We'll go ahead and drop that left axle down. And set the parking brake, turn off the headlights, shut the truck off. Pretty sweet rig, not gonna lie. Can't wait to drive it again, but in the meantime, that is going to be it for tonight's stream. Kristen, is there anywhere you would like to be rated tonight? I do love the soundtrack. Bring back the bureau. Aiden, I have been playing ATS since about a few months after it came out. Oh, maybe I'll rate out a Quarters Gamer, even though I don't follow him. Yeah, I'll rate out a Quarter Gamer. Out of Quarters Gamer. Yeah, man, for sure. Just let me know when. I'm down for whatever. What are you up to next weekend? Well, we'll chat offline about that, actually. So, chat about that next time. All right. See you guys in the next stream. Thanks for dropping by, B-Dub, Christian. Who was here earlier? Oh, Mr. Bolter was here earlier. Yeah, Jay. Once again, Kristen. And, well, thanks, Nightbot. Just drop my Discord in there. You guys are all already in it, though. I know that. See you soon.